The first card you have for your past is the Emperor. So this is about determination, forging forward, and getting there in the end, really getting past or trying to get past some really difficult things to get there. But I don't think this is about you. I actually think this is about someone who wanted to come to you and wanted to connect with you. This could have been someone from your past, and I'm seeing someone was working toward getting close to you. I'm saying working toward because I think they had a lot going on in their life. They had a lot of things blocking them, a lot of things in their way. I think they had a lot of things they had to sort out before they could actually come close to you again and connect with you again. I think this person likes to make a clean break, and I think they have a lot of kind of mess going on with someone, or things that aren't finished or something like that. I'm not saying that they're in a relationship with anyone. I think that they were in a relationship. They're trying to, either they've split up with someone, they're going through a divorce with someone, or they could have been, maybe they had a business set up with someone. It might not even be someone who they're in a relationship with, but they had some ties with a person. And I think a lot of their life was kind of tied in with this person. It might be a business even. And now they're going to have to unravel all of this, or they did at this time, unravel everything, cut all ties, but it was a long process. And then after they'd done all that, then they're going to come back to you properly and be with you properly. That was the idea in their head. So that was happening with this person at this time. I'm seeing they had a difficult person they had to deal with as well. They had a lot of empathy for this person, whoever they were. They were treating them very sensitively, but they were still determined to have all of this sorted out and then come towards you. This was a long process. I keep on seeing that. And they were getting through it. It was taking a long time. They might still be getting through this right now, and it's probably going to take them a long time before they actually have finished. But they were determined, like the Emperor. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your past is the Six of Wands. So yes, I think with this person, this was a very special person. I think you've always had some kind of connection with this person. Even when you weren't physically around them, I think you had a kind of connection with them. You could feel when they were coming close to you. You could feel what was going on. So I think you knew at this time this person was kind of heading towards you at some time. And I think you kind of didn't know when it was going to be. And I don't know when it's going to be either, because I have this process to sort out. But I think you could feel this. I think you knew this. I'm really seeing this energy that was between you. And you probably were very focused on this person for a long time. Even when you didn't know that they were going to come back to you, I think you still had, your focus was still on them. And you tried to focus on other things, but I think a lot of your focus was still on them. It was like you'd go about your day and you'd just think about them all the time. You'd do something boring, like open a cupboard, and they'd be in your thoughts. You'd go and have a shower, they'd be in your thoughts. You'd go drive somewhere, they'd be in your thoughts. It was like that all the time for you. That's what I'm seeing. And maybe you're putting aside other things in your life. You're putting aside other things that you wanted to achieve. And I don't think you meant to do this. You weren't doing this on purpose, but it was like your mind and your heart were kind of taking over everything, and you're in this other place. You couldn't quite concentrate properly on things. So you were doing the mundane things, you were doing the daily things you had to do. You were going to work or whatever, and you were getting everything done you needed to do throughout the day. But anything beyond that, anything that was a big thing that you wanted to achieve, or any great big things like that, you really struggled doing them. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing, maybe it was when you finally said, right, I'm going to let this go. I can't think about this person anymore. Even though you still were thinking about them, but you kind of made a decision in your head to let go. That might have been the time when they started to think about coming towards you again. I hope that makes sense. That sounds really strange, but sometimes it's when we do let go that these things come toward us. But the other thing I'm seeing is with tying in with what I was seeing about you not quite achieving what you really wanted to in this time because you had this person and everything else all in your head. I'm seeing you actually looking at someone else. It might be someone who's graduated, might be someone that's achieved something, and you might have been thinking, oh, if only I'd started earlier, I'd be where they are. I would have finished something, I would have achieved something. But in that time I was sitting there kind of pining away, worrying about this person, thinking about them, and I couldn't help it. They were just on my mind all the time. But if only I had just taken that time to achieve something, and I'd be there, I'd be where I want to be. And that's what I'm seeing in this card. So you know what, if this resonates, it's not too late. That you can't sit there and look at other people and say, oh, if only I'd started a year ago, I'd be where they are now. Yes, you would have been. If you start now, you'll be where you want to be in a year from now. It's nearly the end of the year now. If you start this now, this time next year, you could be where you want to be. Do you know how quickly the year goes by? Do you know, it's already nearly November. It's November. So, it's the end of the year. How quickly did this year go? How quickly is next year going to go? And you could have done this in that time. So the time to do something is now. Now is the best time to start doing whatever this is. So please don't get to the end of next year and feel the same that you do now. Start now with something that you want to achieve, and achieve that now. This person who's coming to see you, they're coming toward you, they're coming to connect with you again. This is going to take them a long time. And you might feel like, oh, I want to go with them before they're really finished all of this, sorted this out. It doesn't matter. I can help them. I can support them through this. They're not going to want you to do that. I can see they want to make a clean break. They want to get themselves removed from all of this mess, start afresh, and come to you then. They're not going to want to do that. So in the meantime, you can be achieving this thing. That's what you can be doing. So start now, because you can have this victory. You can have an even better victory in a year's time, or whenever this is, if you start now. Please start now. So the last card you have for your past is the Four of Wands. Beautiful card. This can be about weddings, being welcomed. It can be about coming home, coming back home where you feel welcomed, or it doesn't have to be to your family, it could be someone's house. So this is where this person was heading. They knew they were heading towards someone who would welcome them, and you're the person who is going to welcome them eventually. They're still going through this struggle, they're still going through this, but what they're looking at, what their end goal is this, the Four of Wands, coming to you, being welcomed back to you. That's their end goal, and that's what they're focusing on while they're getting through this. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have for your present is the Five of Wands. I keep on seeing this situation between this person who wants to come back to you, this person who really, really wants to get close to you, and I'm seeing that, and this difficult person who they're dealing with. So it's like they have a lot of these loose ends to tie up. They have a lot of things to overcome before they can start to start anything properly with you. And yeah, I'm seeing they're being very fair. They're trying to be very fair. They're trying to be very reasonable toward this person. And I think even though, if you look at this Five of Swords, these two people are walking away from this man. They kind of had enough. So I think what's going to happen is, after a while, this person's going to try to be fair and try to be fair, and then they're just going to realize this person's totally unreasonable. And I think what's going to happen is they're just going to walk away at a loss to them, probably. It might be that they lose something financially, or they lose other things as well. I'm seeing a lot of potential losses here. But the one thing they don't want to lose is their mental health. And if they keep on going and pushing this and trying to kind of get a fair deal and make everyone happy and all of these things, I think they probably will lose their mental health, because this was a very, very big, difficult ordeal for them. It still is. So I think, that in the end, they'll probably just cut their losses. And they'll probably just walk away from all of this stress. That's what I'm seeing. They're still going to be very stressed. I think even when they get through this, it's going to take them a long time to get over this. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your present is the Two of Pentacles again. I know I keep on talking about this person, but I keep on seeing this person. I just keep seeing it over and over again. So they're probably going to lose some money at the end of this process, because at the moment, this is what they're trying to hold on to. And they're trying to be fair. They're trying to keep a situation fair. And they're juggling up and down, trying to balance the scale, trying to keep everything fair, and they can't. They might be going through a divorce or a court case or something like that. It might not be, but this is what it looks like. And again, they're going to come to a point where they just can't keep this up. They can't keep on juggling forever into infinity. They're going to have to just give this up and walk away. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have for your present is the Ace of Swords. So yeah, I'm seeing this is this thing that you wanted to achieve. I'm seeing researching, I'm seeing writing in this card. This could be, the start you work on this project. This could be now. I'm actually seeing a lot of success with this. But I'm seeing a long road, but I'm not seeing a long, hard road. It's not like terrible, terrible hard work, and then when you get to the end, it's fun and happy. No, it's like you're going to enjoy the process of this. You're going to be totally absorbed in whatever this is. And it's going to be really enjoyable. It's going to be really interesting, fascinating to you. You might end up spending every waking hour on this project, and I'm really glad you are. This is the best kind of work to have, work that doesn't feel like work. And again, if you haven't started this, please start now. This is going to add a whole new dimension to your life. It's going to be amazing. And you're going to have your mind now preoccupied by whatever is fascinating you, this really interesting thing. I am seeing research. You might have to do some research. And you're going to be up at night. I'm seeing you on Google up late at night researching this. It's so fascinating to you. And this is really good to see. You might be even losing sleep. You might get up and you'll be really tired because you've been up all night kind of focusing on this. This is really good. This is good. The first card you have for your future is the Six of Swords. So, yes, you probably are going to be moving ahead with this project, definitely, or whatever this is. And I am seeing a lot of positivity around this. I'm seeing positivity for you, positivity for your mind, positivity for your confidence. And, while you're working on this, there's also going to be positivity when this is all over. So the outcome's going to be good. I'm seeing some success here. Now, I'm seeing there are some people who are going to be congratulating you at the end of this. Just like in this victory card with the Six of Wands, you're going to have the same scenario, people congratulating you. And some people are. Some people, this is going to be amazing for you, but there are going to be some are congratulating you, but some people are not going to congratulate you. So you might be feeling a little bit lonely at times around this. I'm seeing there are going to be people who won't be with you. They won't be supporting you. So some will, some won't. The people who won't, some of them might even start making negative comments toward you. And of course, these comments are going to hurt you, but they're not going to stop you. They're not going to stop you. The woman in this boat is on a journey. She's going to calmer waters, but she's bringing some negativity with her with these swords. She's bringing it with her. She feels a bit sad, but is she letting these negative feelings make her turn back? Is she turning back? No, she's not. She's still moving forwards. And so you're still going to keep on moving forwards. Even if this hurts you, and I'm seeing it well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to stop you. The next card you have for your future is the Fool. So yes, whoever this negative, short-sighted person is, who I don't like, you can tell I'm feeling angry toward them. I don't like them. I really don't like short-sighted people who say, you can't do that, you can't do that. Like, the second you say anything, they'll think of a million reasons why it's wrong. And yes, I can see someone watching out for you and pointing out things that might go wrong. But this is a kind of person who just they see everything wrong, nothing ever right. And this is the kind of person who doesn't get very far themselves in their own lives. Why is that? Because they never take any risks. They never go ahead. They never say, oh, I might do that. As soon as they think I might do that, they start to see a million things and reasons why they can't. So they might be telling you that you're a fool or you're foolish or something like that. But I don't think that you're going to let them stop you once again. It would be foolish of you not to do this. This is something you've always wanted to do. And yeah, you're going to do it. You're not going to listen to them. The last card you have, your future, is the World. Fantastic. This is about this project again. So yes, this might sound a bit cringy, but this project's going to take on a really important thing for you. It's going to be so important for you. It's going to be the thing that's right at the center of your focus, and it's going to bring you amazing rewards. I'm seeing learning as well with this. I'm seeing that you're just going to be enjoying working on this. And I think the process of this is going to be even more enjoyable for you than the finished product. And I think when you come to the end of this, you're going to look around and say, what's next? What can I do next? So it's going to start you on a journey of more and more projects. It's going to feel a bit like, when you finished a really good book or you've watched a really good movie and you come to the end and you think, oh, I wish that went on for longer. I want to know what happens next. That's how you're going to feel at the end of this project. But I think, you're going to think of more things to do. You're going to have more projects after that.